Hi Taurus, this is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you either in regards to the urgent message we'll see in the first spread, or it could be a general advice for the next couple of weeks. And in the third spread, we'll look at the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's what you urgently need to know right now, Taurus. We have the Emperor, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, clarified by the Five of Wands. Then we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Swords. And we also have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or pretty much any zodiac sign. What you urgently need to know right now, Taurus, is you got this Emperor coming back to you, coming back from the past with a very serious offer, to be fair to this Emperor, right? You, on the other hand, you will be hesitating. You will be hesitating. I would just have to assume this person did something bad to you, okay? And this spread could be about love or it could be about work, all right? Yeah, Judgment on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody having to make a judgment call, and that would be you, and at the same time it's a card of somebody coming back from the past. And yes, you already know this person, right? The person is the Emperor. The first card that came out, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, could be an Aries who's coming back to you. The Emperor is an Aries major arcana card, but at the same time the Emperor, it could be like a control freak for some of you. If you ever dealt with a control freak, the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who knows it all, somebody who doesn't take no for an answer. But at the same time, the Emperor could also be somebody positive. Perhaps it could be your ex, and perhaps they're stepping up. They've got a job, they've got their own place, they've got a haircut or something like that, and now they're ready for a commitment. At the same time, it could be a boss coming back from the past. Perhaps they want to offer you your old job back. Whatever the case, they're not coming back empty-handed, because they're clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. This is what they're gonna offer you, right? And I think this person knows that they screwed up, no matter what the nature of this connection was, and that's why they're coming in with that Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, again, to be fair to the Emperor, is no joke. They do mean business. For some of you, literally business. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family. If it's work-related, then yes, it is the real deal. All right, so yes, to be fair to this Emperor, it is the real deal. The Hierophant, the next card over, is your major arcana card, Taurus. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. As I was clarifying the Hierophant, and that was after the Five of Cups came out, the next card over, I simply asked how will Taurus feel about this offer, and the Five of Wands showed up. This is a card of your internal struggle. Internal struggle because of the Five of Cups, the next card that came out. The Five of Cups has always to do with the past. Alright, so whatever this person did to you in the past or didn't do, perhaps they promised you a promotion but never came through, they promised you a raise, never came through, if it is work related. Or perhaps if it is love related, this person is from your past, it could be your ex. Perhaps you still think that they're lying to you, or like I said, they're a control freak, or something like that. Perhaps you were with this person for a long time and they never wanted to commit to you, and now all of a sudden they're coming back wanting to commit to you, and you're like, seriously, we were together for so long, and what's triggering you right now? Perhaps what's triggering them right now, Taurus, is all these planets in retrograde. Okay, nevertheless, yeah, the Five of Cups, this is you still kind of keeping in mind what happened in the past between the two of you. The Eight of Swords, clarifying that again, this is you stuck in your own thoughts. So what I'm trying to say is that it is going to be a real struggle for you to make a decision when it comes to this person from your past and their offer. Alright, so yeah, that's what we have for you, Taurus, so far. Let's take a look at the advice for this particular situation real quick. Here's the advice for you, Taurus, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The advice for you, Taurus, is to not take this person back, is to not accept their offer, whatever the nature of this offer is. They will screw you over. They will break your heart. It'll be a crap show all over again. Alright? You can do whatever you want, Taurus. There's no major arcana cards here, by the way. But the advice for you is to not get anything started or restarted with that person. Right? The Seven of Swords, the very first card that came out is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around, somebody who is up to no good. The Ten of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of a burden. Okay? And it could be a burden for you. Or perhaps this person is experiencing some kind of a problem right now and they just need to use you for the time being. Okay, the Four of Cups in the middle is a card of a rejection. And the Ten of Swords right next to the deck, it's a card of shutting something or someone down. It's a card of an ending, an abrupt ending. Right? And the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of a broken heart. So if you are to reconnect with this person again, whatever the nature of this connection is, or whatever the nature of the offer of this offer is, they will break your heart, okay, or you will be devastated by it. All right, so therefore the advice for you is to, under no circumstances, as a matter of fact, restart this connection. All right, yeah, wow. You probably had a reason to hesitate in the first spread, because I did see you struggling, like really struggling with this. All right, yeah, the advice for you is to tell them no, shut them down. All right, so yeah, that's what we have for you so far, Taurus. Let's take a look at spread number 3, the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Taurus. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We also have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Leo on the table. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Right? So the next good thing that'll happen to you, you will have a trip coming up. You will either be invited to go somewhere, or you may decide on your own to go somewhere, and something beautiful, amazing will happen, either during this trip or as a result of this trip. Okay, so yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, the first card I came out, that's you, Taurus. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. You're clarified by the Two of Pentacles. This is you either deciding whether you want to go or not, whether you want to accept this invitation or not, or if you're thinking of going by yourself. Or perhaps you will invite somebody with you. You may still kind of contemplate where you want to go, who you want to invite, and things like that. All right. The next two cards, the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. Those two cards are definitely you going somewhere, right? Those are very fast cards. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, and the Eight of Wands, clarifying it, is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Knight of Swords, by the way, could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Eight of Wands could also be a card of communication, a lot of communication, back and forth communication. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. So speaking of Cupid and arrows of love, right next to the deck we have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. So at some point during this trip, I think those two cards will play out. You may come back, if you're going somewhere with someone whom you're just thinking of, whether they're good for you or not, or perhaps the invitation is to go somewhere where this other person lives, or you may meet somebody during this trip. Yeah, definitely love. the outcome of that is a love connection, a relationship, right? There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and another person. It's a card of soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. The Ace of Cups, clarifying it, is pretty much a confirmation that yes, there's going to be a love connection started that is associated with this trip, right? The sun, on the bottom of the deck, could be a Leo you're dealing with. But the sun is also the happiest card in the deck. And it could also be someplace warm. Perhaps you're going someplace warm. Okay, so yeah, that's the next thing that'll happen to you. The next good thing that'll happen to you. Definitely, if you're invited to go somewhere, I think you should consider, because something beautiful is gonna start as a result of that. I hope this makes sense, Taurus. All right, so yep, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing September.